So the silicon microphotonics work that we started was started in conjunction with Professor Kimmerling and Dr. Jürgen Michel in the Department of Material Science and Engineering. And then as we moved out into the sensing arena on silicon again, for silicon mid-IR and long-wave IR microphotonics, partnered with Professor J.J. Hu, who is also a faculty member at Department of Material Science and Engineering. So all of this we ended up doing with very good fabrication technology as well as excellent designs. Can we sense chemicals on chip? That's something we cannot do in a large space. For example, if you want bedside monitoring. I was visiting Tufts Medical Center recently, and I visited specifically the neonatology unit there. And apparently, blood is drawn from these small neonatal infants every few minutes or every few hours in order to sense whether all of their electrolytes, blood electrolytes, are on target. And you can imagine, although you think of a blood draw as a small volume, even 5 milliliters of blood for a neonatal infant constitutes a huge volume of their total blood. And so it would be great if we could do all of these tests with just a single pinprick, a single drop of blood. So that's why microsensors become essential. And then if we can bring it to the side of this neonatal infant, that would make life for the infant so much better. So there are very, very many different ways in which we think we can bring microsensors to industry and healthcare that improves life for everyone. We have been working with mid-infrared detector arrays on silicon, which we called MIDAS fondly. Why is that important? Well, most infrared detector materials can sense over a broad band. They can detect many, many wavelengths simultaneously, and that's very useful, it's helpful. But also there are times when you need to detect narrow bands at the same time. So we actually made one single pixel that can detect 2 wavebands simultaneously. And that's quite incredible, doing it all on one single pixel. And we envision that this dual band that we demonstrated can go further into 3, 4, 5 bands, all on the same pixel. And that's something quite new. We foresee that the general applications for MIDAS are that they can be used for detection at the end of a chemical sensor. If we want to detect specific wavebands, then we can do that using MIDAS on chip at the end of our chemical sensors. So this is the detector side of our whole lab on a chip idea. Starting from the source to the waveguides to the detectors, here are detectors that can actually sense multiple wavebands on a single pixel. That's the beauty of it.